This is Doc Ock coming at you live and direct. Doc Ock from Black Facts Headquarters Central here in Kent, Ohio, with another installment of Doc Ock at noon and 9. Hope everybody's doing real fine. Okay, I didn't get nearly as much work done as I wanted to today, but I got done what I could. So let's carry on with our story for tonight. Beginning with our admonition to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already to our Tubular Black Facts channel here on YouTube. Next, proverb for tonight. Proverb for tonight is, I will tell you in just un momentito. Por favor, amigos y amigas. Come on. There we go. They say, monkey see, monkey do. But what should you do when your monkey does the hoodoo? Maybe your monkey don't love you the way you love it, and you need to just quit. Maybe, just maybe. We shall see. Meanwhile, let's carry on, because we've been gone a little bit too long. Hold on, let me see something here. Check this real quick. Make sure I still got this in line here. There we go. Yeah, we're good. All right. Now, story for tonight. Oh, wait a minute. First of all, let's do our poem. Yeah, okay, this one here is what we're going to do tonight. We're going to do this one here, Island Mind. Another poem by Althea Romeo from Shushu Moko Jumbi. Island Mind. The island mind is like a bowl of callaloo, always mix up in everything they do. To advice, they seldom listen. They harden like an old ball of fungi for days in the hot sun. Whenever they get themselves in some sort of stew, they slippery like grease pig and lock up like soldier crab. When trouble knocking at their door, they always find solution to the problem. Mobby, bark, and bush, they don't boil for style. They good for peace of mind. The best time to catch a island mind is when he happy. Me, sweeter than sugar apple. Don't forget he round and jolly like a juicy sour sop. And he gonna be plentiful like in season hog plum and papaya. And there you have an island mind. Okay, so much for an island mind. Best time to catch yourself an island mind is when he's a smiling mind. And you know that's true. All right, and tonight our story is the famous, the one, the only monkey's paw. Yes, it's all about the monkey's paw. Now let's see if I can find this story real quick. Where did it go? Where did it go? Why I didn't have it marked, I don't know. Looks like my marker fell out. Oh, there we go. That was Honey Boy's gift. Where is the monkey's paw? Monkey's paw, monkey's paw. Come on, monkey's paw. I know you're in here somewhere. Man, Jackie has a lot of pictures in here. Okay. There we go. The monkey's paw. And let's get our slideshow working. We got to get a slideshow working like my mojo. You got to get it working so I can work it on you. Got to work it on you. The monkey's paw. Many years ago. And far, far away lived a man and his wife and their son. The man was old and the woman was quite old, but the son was very young. And that was a good thing. Had it not been for this young man, the man and the woman could not live, for they were too old to work. The young man worked in a sawmill using a huge bond saw. Yes, he did. He used a huge bond saw, not the little bicky bond saw. He used a huge bond saw. Each day he got up from his bed and walked to the mill in the town. Every night he came home tired and exhausted, begging his father, "Please, I must stay home to rest. I need me some rest. Could I not stay home just one day to rest? I cannot breathe another day in that mill." But the old man said, "Son, look at your mother. She's an old woman, and I must care for her. And I'm an old man, and you must care for me. One day, my boy, one day there will be a miracle. One day you will come home and rest and get well, and you won't need to work ever again." But every day, once again, the young man would get up and go to his work in the mill. Well, it was a late, stormy night. The old man sat gazing into the fireplace, and the old woman sat sipping her tea, watching her son lay before her feet in the warmth of the fire. "There's a storm a raging," the old man said. "My friend cannot get here tonight." "Oh," said the old woman, "the sergeant major is a strong old man. He shall be here. I miss him so much," said the old man. "And we have aged. The winds may blow too strong for him to walk up that hill." With that, there was a knock upon the door. The old woman placed her finger at her lips, opened the door, and there was the sergeant major standing at attention, ready to salute. "Well, woman, let me in. I'm cold." "Oh, please," she said, "come in. Come on in." She took off his coat and the old man beckoned to his friend. "Come here, sit down here beside me and get yourself warm," he said. "Oh," the sergeant major said, "it's cold out there. I almost didn't make it up that hill. I was worried, my friend," the old man said. "I'm glad to see you. Don't you have your pipe?" "Ah," the sergeant major said, "I'm always with my pipe, but I don't have any tobacco. I very seldom smoke anymore," he said. The old man reached down and lifted his pouch. "My son, your godson, he buys my tobacco. I'm sure he would not mind if you helped me to smoke it." "Oh," said the sergeant major. "Wonderful." He reached into his pocket for his pipe. As he pulled it out, something fell to the floor. What do you think it was? Any guesses? Well, as it turned out, they looked around, and then the sergeant major scooped it up real quick and placed it back in his pocket. Then he filled his pipe with tobacco and he lit it. The man said, "What was that?" "What was that that fell to the floor? I saw it." "Oh," said the sergeant major, "it's just a trinket that I carry, a trinket that I acquired in India. Nothing that you should worry about," he said. But the old man said, "We're good friends. Why are you hiding things from me, eh? Why are you hiding things from me?" And the sergeant major said, I'm not hiding anything, man, but it's something that I don't think you want to know about. Okay? Let's just say it that like that. He pulled it out and held it to the light of the fire and turned it first one way and then the other. The old man said, "My God, man, what is that?" And the sergeant major said, "Well, it's called the monkey's paw. It's magic, and it's very lucky, unless you were the monkey, then maybe not so lucky. If you own it, you will want to throw it away. It's an evil thing. It contains 3 wishes. If you make the first wish, you must make the other 2. Oh, said the old man. Oh, such foolery. The sergeant major said, "You hold the paw up and make a wish. If it moves, your wish comes true. I've tried to throw it away. I've tried to give it away." He said, "I've tried to even destroy it." And with that, he threw the paw into the fire. They sat and they watched, but nothing happened to it. The old man stood and raked it from the fireplace. It does not burn. It does not burn. He said, "Leave it there, man," said the sergeant major. "Leave it there." But the old man lifted it up. Does it really work? Does it really work? "Oh, you own it now," the sergeant major said. "You touched it. Throw it back into the fire. It's evil. I'm telling you, it's evil. Evil, capital Evil. He said, "Yes, I shall remember that," the old man said, and he placed it in his pocket. They talked of many things that night as the sergeant major was dressing to leave. He said again, "Throw it back into the fire, man. Throw it away. Throw it away." "I shall remember," the old man said, "to do just that. Long after you're gone, I've made these 3 wishes, that is." The door closed. The young man rose to his knees and said, "Is this it, Father? Is this the miracle we've been waiting for so long? Can we wish for money? Can I come home and get well? Did you not hear your godfather? It's evil, pure evil. Father, please, if we wish for a small amount of money, perhaps the evil will not be so great. Just a little evil." The old man was frightened, but he saw what was in his child's eyes, and he couldn't deny the child the need to rest. He removed the paw from his pocket. "Perhaps," he said, "if we wish for a small amount of money, the evil will not be so great. I wish," the old man said, "I wish for 200 pounds. He watched the paw, and it moved, and he threw it to the floor. The next morning, the young man once again went to work. Late in the evening, as the old woman prepared the tea, waiting her son's arrival at home, there was a knock at the door. The old man said, "My son knocks," and he opened the door. Standing there was a finely dressed young man from town. He removed his hat, placed it beneath his arm. "Sir, I bring you news from the mill." "Yes," said the old man. Come in, come in. My son is due at any time." "Sir, there's been an accident." "It was your son?" "Well, we tried to warn him. We watched him walk into the saw. Well, he's dead. We couldn't stop him. We tried, but he's dead." The old man said, "No," and the old woman said, "My child." The young man said, "We cannot be responsible for the accident, but we have taken a small purse to help you bury him. Here is 200 pounds. The next day there was a service and a burial. The old man and the old woman returned home. "My child," the woman said, "the paw has taken my child. Make it bring him back." And this was the next thing they wanted to wish for. But will the wish come true? in the way that they would like, or will they end up in an even worse situation after making their second wish? It's hard to say. Nobody knows. Only the shadow do. And maybe you too will know after you return tomorrow night, where we can finish our story that's so scary and frightful. But in the meantime, you know what we need you to do? We need you to do something really delightful. We need all you little children to take your little heads and lay them on your little pillows, on your little bed, while you close those your eyes and wait on that sun to rise. And when you feel those sunbeams beaming down on your eyes, you know that it's time for you to rise and shine, oh chillin' of mine. And in the meantime, for you adults out there, one thing only is all we ask that you do, and that is go ahead and subscribe to the Tubular Black Facts channel right here on YouTube. You can do it right now. You can do it anyhow. Yes, it's 9:30, but we're trying not to get too dirty, even though the hour has reached 9:30. And it is time for us to go. So we will return tomorrow night with the rest of the story and a little bit of fright tomorrow night. Meanwhile, peace out to all of you out there, including Red. We see you out there, Red, and anybody else that's out there. We say give thanks for reaching out, letting us know you're out there. And in the meanwhile, we're going to say peace with justice. We'll be back. We'll be black tomorrow at noon. Look for us then as we continue the story. The Fences Between on during our month called A Black Homecoming. A Black Homecoming. We're featuring stories of Kent, Ohio. Black life in Kent, Ohio. Stories you've never heard before. So just remember you heard them here first in a serious burst. Tomorrow. And until then, we're going to move on to our transition.